up the roof straight to the moon again.
Yeah, I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't no more. Yeah, I ain't full of myself, I'm impactful. I'm in a two-door beam, I'm topping up fuel, would you think that I'm gas for? Drop the top, cause they wanna see me rise and fall. I can see through the eye of the needle. What do you mean keep your eye on the ball, I'm different. She wanted a Birkin, I gave her the Chloe, I'm Tristan. But you can't cheat the game, I wanna be free, but I need them chains.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats, hot like I threw them in.
We're in the city of Toronto, the home of the Raptors. Where we will be broadcasting today's action live. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to Phoenix. And it's the Kings to start out. Cunningham with it. Pass to Jokic. Back to Cunningham. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland and one of the best people in the league as well.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Toronto. Knocks it loose. Inside. There's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
On the wing, Green.
Walking foul, Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Green. The tray. Green, no up. They double him with Jokic. Mobley outside. Into the lane. And Mobley throws it down.
It doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Toronto grabs the miss.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
On the wing, Green. Back to Jokic. Taken away by Holiday. And they're pushing it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
Hunter for three. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Pass to Embiid. Off target with his three.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
On the wing, Green. The kick out to Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors leading by 4. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Green. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Embiid the screen. To the paint. A second chance effort. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. Cunningham outside. Kings moving the ball around. And it's Green missing. And here's Toronto. Pass to Embiid. Over Green. Embiid inside. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. There's Green with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Raptors with the lead. Mobley outside. Outside for Smart.
Timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. Micic's shot is good. The Kings trailed by 4. Outside, Green. Back to Cunningham. For the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Embiid. Pulls up on the elbow. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Here's Green. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
Here's Sensible. And he dunks it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Micic. Back to Embiid. Cunningham with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 4. We'll be back shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. When things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. And both free throws good for Green.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Green, no luck.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Pass to Sensible. Porter with the steal. Now Hunter. Back to Porter. And here's Covington. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Shot clock at
The price of admission. And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Pass to Micic. Here's the screen. Back to Miller. Toronto needs to get off a shot. There's Green with the three. Here's Bashi. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Raptors leading by 6. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Nurkic. No good on the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And stolen by Hunter. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Back to Green. It's hauled in by Bashi.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
On the wing, Green. Back to Miller. Shoots over Covington. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Raptors with the lead. Miller, right side. They kick it out to Green. Raptors get it back. Another shot. Bashi, no good. Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Jokic. Over Embiid. And the shot is long.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Holiday with it. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Embiid. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. 1:31 left to play in the first half. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Embiid, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Jokic draws the double. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards,
Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
On the wing, Holiday. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Jokic way outside. Over Embiid. Again, the miss by the Kings.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. "19 seconds left in the second quarter."
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
2 on the clock. Bogdanovich wide. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Yusuf Nurkic. David.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer, and honestly, it looks pretty serious right now. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. The Kings trail by 13. Jokic a screen. And stolen by Mobley. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Holiday's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Raptors. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Jokic draws the double. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Mobley outside. Embiid with it. Now defended by Jokic. Looking to get back on track here. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 6.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Hunter. There's the three. Rebound by the Raptors.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Here's Embiid. 6 points for him. And that one hits back iron.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Over in the corner, Green. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Hey, yo, right here.
Fires the three. And stolen by Mobley. The kick out to Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 19. Jokic with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shoots from 8. They kick it out to Green. Jokic a screen. Shoots from the line. And it's Green. Missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And they double up Embiid. Holiday inside the line. And the Raptors miss again.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Stolen by Holiday. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Green. And now the Kings fast break. Jokic with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Sinks the triple. Hunter's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is. The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Porter, no luck.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Nurkic in the post. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Toronto calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Toronto calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Miller outside. Here's Micic. Back to Miller. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 17-point game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Shots good by Green. And the Raptors lead by 16.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, Porter. Hayward, right side. From outside, off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Green, no luck.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Porter, no luck. Raptors leading by 16. Miller outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. And it's off from three-point range. Porter looking it over. Back to Covington. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. So it's Toronto now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Micic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And here we go. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Miller inside. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
Green left side. Fires for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Nurkic. A three for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Baji.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
It's tipped. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Pass to Jokic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Assist goes to.
And that's now 6 points for Jokic.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Outside Holiday. And again, Toronto no up. The Kings trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Embiid. Sacramento with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Stolen by Smart. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovic. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Mobley, left side. Picked his pocket. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, I love the move by Cunningham, coming up with a steal and then sending it up the court.
Mobley is screened. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Toronto.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Hunter with it. Now guarded by Smart. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Outside Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Embiid. Misses the three. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Jokic. Over Smart. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Basket counts.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs.
It's time to spin my thrills. Custom spinning wheels.